And if not, just comfortably allow your legs. Hi Cindy, good morning. So we're starting on our backs. Soles of the feet together, but have your feet further away. For me, oh, look at that. Hi, good morning. All right, so we have enough for a minion. Okay, we have a small crowd. We don't have enough for a minion. All right, so open up your knees, and I'm gonna put my knees on the blocks just to open up a little bit. So the legs are further away from your center rather than pulling close to your groin. And then bring your arms open like cactus arms here. If that puts an excessive arch in your back, bring the arms down a little bit. So just close your eyes and breathe, and just notice how the breath moves through the body and how the rise and the fall of the chest and the belly are in conjunction with that. Without any stress, without overarching the back, without squeezing the glutes. And set your intention for this morning's practice. We've had, a request for more stretching and a request for more power, so we're going to have that perfect yin-yang of power and peace in our class today. And anybody who needs to take more or less, we'll do that. So observe the rise and the fall of the chest and the belly. Observe whatever goes on with that throughout your body. Let's take another round of breath here. On the exhale, bring your arms down by your side and just draw your knees close together and then hug the knees to the chest. So I'll just turn a little bit this way for now. Drawing your heels closer to your buttocks. Keep your back on the floor. Take a breath here, and as you exhale, lift head and shoulders off the floor. Inhale, lower your head. Hands, right hand on right leg, left hand on left leg, and start to make circles with your hips. And then reverse that. And make your way back to your center. Once again, hug the knees in. Lengthen your tailbone. Inhale, stretch your legs all the way in the air. Hold on to your right hamstrings, so behind your leg, not at your knee. Lower your left leg to the floor, flex the feet. Take a breath in, lift your head and shoulders up. Exhale, lower your head, bring the leg a little closer. Inhale, lift your head. Exhale, lower, maybe the leg comes closer. One more time. Inhale, lift. Stay here this time. Lift your bottom leg up and release your hands for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Head down, hold on to your right leg, bend the knee. Left leg, bent knee. Right leg on the floor, left leg in the air. Stretch the right leg out if that's okay for your back. If it feels tender, just bend the knee. Lift your head and shoulders up. Exhale. Draw it closer as you release the breath. Inhale. Bring it up as you exhale. Draw it closer. Inhale. This one we stay up. Inhale. Hold it. Release release the right leg. Release your hands. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Both knees into your chest. Rock side to side and forward and back. And then take yourself to rock and roll till you come up to a seated position. Cross the legs. Let's start with the same leg. Left leg in front, right leg underneath. Heels underneath your knees, and you can also put blocks. And then just take your hands on top of your thighs, palms down, lift your chest. Exhale, chin to chest, roll away from your sitting bones, pull your belly in, scoop out your belly, letter C. Inhale, come back up, pull your heart through. Exhale, chin to chest, round your back, pull your belly in. One more time, inhale. This time fold forward and make circles with your torso. Use your hands, push, pull. And reverse the circles. Should feel pretty nice to get our body moving in all directions. Come back to center, inhale. Lean back, hands back, release your legs, shake it out, and bring your right leg in front of your left. Feet underneath your knees, adjust yourself, and then bring your arms out to the sides of your mat. Reach your fingers onto the floor, tippy fingers. Right arm down, left arm up. Press the earth away with your right hand. Left arm up and overhead as you spin your torso to the left. Reach all the way over. Feel the grounding of the left hip into the earth. Nice. Inhale, back up. Left arm down. Walk it out as far as you can. Right arm up. Spin the palm down. And then rotate your torso to the right. Inhale, back up. Fingers out. Turn to your right side, left hand on the outside, right hand behind you. Lengthen your spine, inhale. And twist deeper, exhale. Take your right arm and bring the forearm behind you. And then lift your left arm up and stretch just a slightly different angle. Like as if you were going to go to camel and then turn your torso forward a little bit. And then gently make your way back up. Twist to the other side. Right arm outside, left arm up, twist and lengthen. And then walk your left hand back and bring the forearm down if you can. And then spin your torso as far front as you can. And exhale, come on back. Turn to the center. Walk your hands forward, take a breath in. Fold all the way over. Inhale. And exhale. So each pose will have this peaceful and powerful part to it. Sometimes it starts out peaceful, sometimes it starts out powerful. So see if you can find both in every pose. Roll over your knees, come onto your hands and knees. Shake out your legs, stretch the knees out. And then come on back to your center. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips, hips and shoulders width apart. Tuck your toes, arch your back, dip your belly. Good. Exhale, round and curl, top of the foot, shin down, tailbone tucks. Inhale, arch your back, dip your belly, tuck your toes. Exhale, round and curl. Now keep your tops of your feet down. Press through your hands and just lift your shins off the floor. So don't tuck your toes under. Press into your pedicure. Round your back, pull everything close to center. Inhale, release, tuck your toes, arch your back. Come to neutral. Now keep the toes tucked under and hover the knees. One more time. Pressing the earth away, find some space, breathe in. And let it go. Child's pose, release your arms, or hips, arms out. Inhale to your hands and knees, keep the tops of the feet down again, your pedicure. Lift your knees up. Lower your knees. Tuck your toes, sit back in child's. Come back to tabletop and lift the knees again. So one more time, activating the core. Release the toes, sit on your heels. Inhale, come forward, keep the toes as they are. Lift your knees up off the floor. Exhale, lower, tuck your toes, sit on your heels. Inhale, lift your knees and hover. And this time let's straighten the legs. Find a downward facing dog. Bend one leg, then the other. Shift the weight from one hand to one foot to one hand. Right side, left side. And then when you're ready, just stay in stillness. downward facing dog. Push through the heel of your hands, energize through the arms, spin the elbow creases forward, pull the shoulders away from the ears and lower your heels towards the floor. One more breath. Good. Now walk your hands back slowly to the back of your mat till your hands are just in front of your toes. Plant your palms and bend your knees enough so you can do that. And then look forward, rise to your fingertips. Press the heel of your hands down, and then begin to straighten your legs any amount. They could be very bent or not bent at all. Head down. Shake out your neck, get rid of tension, yes and no. Send the weight a little bit forward so that you're shifting into the balls of your feet without lifting your heels. And then your hands will support you in this forward fold. Tuck the chin to the chest, look up towards your belly button. Big toe presses down. And then just lighten up as you start to roll your spine up. Top of the head on top of the shoulders. Shoulders over hips, hips over ankles, knees. Feet firmly planted into the ground. Good. Inhale, bring the arms all the way up. Exhale, press the air down. Bring the arms behind your back. Interlace your fingers, knuckles down, heart lifts. Exhale, forward fold. Hang your head. Weight shifts, whoops, almost all the way forward. I almost went forward with that one. Inhale, halfway lift. Switch the cross of your fingers and fold again. Again, shifting the weight into the balls of the feet, softening the knees as much as you need. Inhale, roll your spine to come up. Stretch your arms up over your head. Exhale, heel toe your feet together. Bring your hands to your heart center. Inhale, lift your right leg up and balance on your left. Extend your right leg out. Step forward 2 to 3 feet. Hinge forward. Left leg lifts off the floor, balancing warrior 3. Inhale, left knee to the chest. Extend the left leg out. Step forward, charge your body forward. Toes down, hips squared. And step your feet together, top of the mat. So if you're not at the top of your mat, take a few steps. Release your arms by your side. Firmly grounding your feet into the earth, big toe, little toe, ball of the foot, heel. Inhale, stretch your arms all the way up. Exhale, open and swan dive to the floor, hands on floor, shins or blocks. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, right leg back, right knee down. I'm going to shift my foot a little forward so my back knee is released. Keep the top of your foot down on the floor. Good. One more breath before we lift the back knee off the floor. Hover on the top of your toenails. Right, so we're still on that pedicure. Exhale, lower the knee, tuck the toes. Inhale, lift the knee up off the floor. Square your hips. Inhale, looking forward. Exhale, step your right foot to the left foot, top of the mat, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Take yourself to standing your way. Bring the arms with you. Exhale, bring the prayer to your heart. Arms come down by your side. Inhale, stretch the arms all the way up. Open swan dive, exhale, hands to floor, shins or blocks. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your left foot back all the way. Low lunge, then lower the knee to the floor. So tap the foot down on the floor. Front leg is 90 degrees over the ankle, right? So we're not too far exceeding. And then keep your toenails down on your back leg and lift the knee up. Hug hip. So you're going to feel this into your hip flexors a lot. Hug your right hip in, big toe down. Exhale, lower the knee, tuck the toes underneath you. Without lifting your hips, just lift your knee up off the floor. Square your hips, hug everything towards midline, look forward. Good. Inhale, step left to right, top of the mat. Halfway lift when you get there. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, ride your breath to stand. Bring the arms with you overhead. Exhale, prayer to your heart center. Inhale, bring your arms up. Oh, so I see everybody's bottom part, but no tops. Exhale, fold forward. But it's at least you're consistent. Fold your body in half. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your right foot back, low lunge. Inhale, hips up, downward dog. Exhale, stay in dog, lift on your toes. Shift forward to a high plank, look forward. Go halfway down or to your knees. Push through, roll up over your toes. Lifting up just like we've been doing, staying on the toes. Exhale, downward dog, hips up in the air. Inhale, lift the right leg in the air. Exhale, step the right foot through, low lunge. Inhale, look forward, step to the top, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Now ride your breath your way, flat back, rounded back, you choose. Hands to prayer, exhale. Inhale, arms up overhead. And now you fold your way through the center, open up the arms, your choice. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, left leg steps back, low lunge. Inhale. Exhale, downward dog, hips up. Inhale, high to low planks, your choice. Add push-ups, take away, or stay in your dog or child's pose. Take a breath. Inhale the left leg high in the sky. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, look forward, step to the top, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, ride your breath to stand. Bring the hands together at your heart center. Empty the breath. Inhale, arms come back overhead. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, right foot steps. Left foot steps down dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, come halfway down. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, right leg high in the sky. Exhale, right foot steps, look forward. Inhale, step together. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise to stand, bring your hands to prayer. Empty the breath through your center. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, fold your way. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, left foot steps, low lunge. Stay for the breath. Step back, downward dog. Inhale, come forward. Take your vinyasa, skip, add your way to downward dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Exhale, prayer to the heart. Last time. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, right foot steps back. Look forward, step back, downward dog. Inhale, high to low planks. You choose upward and downward facing dogs. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step through. Inhale, look forward, step together, top. Exhale, fold. Inhale, ride the breath to stand. Bring the hands together in prayer. Empty the breath. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, left leg back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, high to low planks. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left foot steps. Look forward, step right to top. Stay here. Exhale, fold. Take two fists in between your 2 feet. Measure out the width of your hips, approximately. Soften your knees as much as you need to now. Let's take our hands all the way under our feet. Lift your toes up. Slide your hand under your foot. Big toe wraps around your wrist. Look forward, inhale. And then send your weight forward into the balls of your feet, into your wrist. Bend your elbows out to the side and straighten your legs as much as your body will allow, right? Or as far as you want to go today. Not even what you want to go, but you can go. Keep shifting the weight forward. You might feel like you're falling over. Just trust in the universe. Inhale, halfway lift. Final tug, hand against foot, foot against hand. And then release your hands to your hips. Rise up to stand. Good. Let's put our hands on our back, fingers in either direction. Lift your heart up and just back bend. Squeeze the elbows close together and lift up and out of your middle upper back. Breathe in and breathe out. Support yourself in your back bend. Let me make sure I can see you all. Okay. Good. Come up to standing. Release your hands down by your side. Inhale, stretch the arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold, hands to floor, shins or blocks. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, right foot steps back, stay here. Low lunge. Hug your hips towards center. Left knee is over the ankle. Now spin your right foot on its side. Make sure your pinky toe of the right foot comes down so that you're not rolling on the inside arch. You're opening it up. Left knee over your left ankle. Hug your left hip in. Good. Now press down firmly to stand up. Warrior one. Inhale. Exhale. Take your right arm forward. Shake my hand. So your right shoulder and hip come a little bit more forward. Now bend your left knee. Arms up in the air. Inhale. Hands do not have to touch. Reach out of your waistline. Bend your left knee a lot so that you're deepening the lunge in the front leg. You guys look awesome. Breathe in. Good. Now we're going to open to warrior two. So there's a little adjustment of the back leg. Left knee is still forward, still in that bend position. Right arm pulls back, left arm pulls forward. Good. Let me have one pump. Arms and legs straighten. Exhale, hands through heart. Reach in two directions. Spiral your upper thighs outward. Squeeze your inner thighs together. A lot of work, but think about it. Breathe in, breathe out. Without changing your legs, right arm down, left arm up. Reach out of the waistline. Pull your right hip to your left hip. Keep bending your front knee. Now inhale, straighten your front leg. Come back to standing, shoulders over hips. Bring your back foot in once or twice. Move your hips right, reach out, out, out. Triangle pose, right arm up, left arm down. Stack your shoulders, tuck your tailbone underneath you and begin to spin your left side to your right side. Reach up, there's like a fly in my way here. Inhale and exhale. So reach like you're being pulled in two directions here. Up and down. I feel like, if you know Mary Hartman, I feel like Mary Hartman. Breathe. Look down at your left toes. Inhale, bring yourself back up with a straight leg, reverse it, and then rebend left knee. Inhale, rise to warrior two. Straighten your left leg again, turn towards the right side of your mat. Interlace your fingers behind your back, knuckles down. Heart lifts, and then fold yourself in half. Bend your knees as much as you need to. Shift the weight into the balls of the feet rather than the heels. So no hyperextension of the knee. Head is down, shake out your head, yes and no. Inhale, release your hands. Lengthen your spine. Exhale, come back to the front. Right back to that lunge. Back leg is strong. Plant your palms. Step your left foot in the air, three-legged dog. Open your hip. Bend your knees, square your shoulders. And breathe. Keep your knee bent, spin your hip forward. Knee to chest, rounding curl, look forward. Step to a plank and either go to down dog or do your push-ups. We'll all meet in downward facing dog. High up on your tippy toes, look forward, bend your knees. Take yourself to the top of your mat, halfway lift when you get there. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand, bring the arms with you. Exhale, bring prayer to your heart center. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, hands to floor, shins or blocks. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your left foot all the way back, low lunge. Stay here. Hug your hips in towards center. Rise up onto fingertips or blocks. Right knee is directly over the ankle. One more breath. Now spin your back foot on its side, and then that right hip kind of wants to shoot out, so bring it back in. Climb to fingertips, back toes are turned in, back pinky toe on the floor. Rise up, warrior one, arms come all the way up. Take your left arm forward. That's going to help bring your left shoulder, maybe the hip a little bit more forward. It'll square off the torso. And then bring the arms up, warrior one. Front leg stays bent, back pinky toe keeps pressing down, so you're lifting the inner arches. Breathe in, breathe out. Good. Inhale and open to warrior two as you exhale, so maybe a slight adjustment on that back leg. Reach your fingers in two directions. Inhale, straighten arms and legs. Exhale, rebend. Pull back with right, pull front with left. Pull back with left, pull front with right. Inhale. Right thigh parallel to the floor as best you can without losing or collapsing into the back leg. One more breath. Good. Same thing in the legs. Left arm comes down, right arm comes up. Straighten your front leg. Push your left hip towards your right side. Lift out of your waistline. Inhale, come back to standing. Shorten your stance if you'd like. Reach forward with your torso. Right arm comes inside, outside, foot shin block. Left arm comes up, stack shoulders. Bringing your right side towards your left side. Stacking the shoulders, knees are lifted to protect. Breathe in out. Inhale, reverse back. Right arm up, left arm down. And then rebend your right knee. Inhale, warrior two. Straighten your front leg and turn to the left side of your mat. Bring your hands behind your back, fingers, wrists, forearms, elbows, or take reverse prayer or use a strap or tap. Palms together, lift your heart up. So again, the back bend occurs in the middle upper back rather than your lower back. Lead with your heart to fold forward. Soften the knees as much as you'd like. Send your weight into the balls of your feet. Hang your head. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, release your hands to the floor. Exhale, look forward, inhale. Walk to your right side, low lunge. Square your hips. Good. Now pull back, three-legged downward dog. Right leg in the air, bend the knee. Square your shoulders, just like in warrior one. We pull the right shoulder forward. Keep the knee bent. Square your hips. High plank with your knee to your chest. Step back to plank. Lower down your way or just go right into your downward dog. Let's meet hips up in the air. Breathe in. Rise up to your tippy toes. Soften your knees. Take a step or jump forward. Look up. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, rise to stand. Bring your arms overhead. Exhale, bring prayer to the heart. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, right foot steps back, but turn it right on its side. Inhale to warrior one, arms come up. Exhale, warrior two, adjust your back foot. Pump it once, arms and legs straighten. Warrior two, exhale. Inhale, reverse it. Straighten your front leg. Exhale, come up to standing, adjust your back foot if you'd like, and take it into triangle pose. Right arm up, left arm down. Look down, inhale, reverse your triangle. Exhale, rebend, reverse warrior. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, straighten your left leg, turn to the right side of your mat, and take a forward fold. Grab a hold of your peace finger grip on your big toe, look forward, inhale. Exhale, elbows out to the side, head down, hips go up nice and high. Shake out your head, yes and no. Inhale, halfway lift. Release your hands under your shoulders. Turn yourself forward, left leg forward, right knee to the floor. Place your hands on floor or blocks. Stay with the arms straight for a moment. Hug your left knee to your tricep. Breathe in. Good. Bend your right knee. Take your right arm forward, reach your left arm out, and grab for the right foot. Perhaps. Maybe you don't get there. So it's the opposite hand, opposite foot, and then hug the hips forward, turn the hips forward and square, pull your foot to your buttocks, and then kick it out against your hand. Breathe in and out. Good. Now if you're holding on the foot, release it, take both hands inside again. Step your left foot out to the corner, turn it out. Come to your forearms. Elbows on the floor, shift your hips forward. Stay here, or take the knee off the floor, top of your foot still on the floor like your pedicure side. Again, feeding into your hips here, a little bit of length. Exhale, lower the knee, tuck the toes. Lift the knee up off the floor. Take your left hand to your inside of your left thigh, twist. You can always keep the knee on the floor. You haven't heard nothing. Lower the knee, lower the hands. Come back to your hands, spin your left foot forward. And now let's go ahead and straighten the left leg. Toes up or down. You can tuck the back toes under or keep them on the floor. See where you want to be, where it makes the most sense for your body today. Inhale, release the knee. Tuck the right toes under, lift the knee up. And then step your left leg in the air, three-legged dog. Open your hips. And if you like to flip your dog, take your left leg over to the right side. And you can either go to a bridge or a dancer's pose, dancer's bridge. And then release left hand down, left leg up. Option for a three-legged vinyasa, or skip it all together. Or put two legs on the floor. Downward dog, hips up. On your tippy toes, soften your knees, look forward. Take yourself to the top of your mat, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise to stand, bring the arms with you. Exhale, take prayer to the heart. Inhale, arms up. You have, exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back right into your warrior one. So your back toes turn forward, heel to instep, wider, hug your hip into center, and rise up, warrior one. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two, adjust the back leg. Inhale, arms and legs straight. Exhale, rebend. Inhale, release, reverse. Exhale, straighten your front leg. Inhale, rise up. Move it, if you need to adjust the back leg, bring it in and reach out for your triangle. We just have a couple breaths here. Inhale, stack shoulders, lift your knees up. Tuck your tailbone underneath you. Look down, inhale, reverse your triangle. Rebend your knee. Warrior two, exhale. Inhale, straighten. Turn to your left side. Once again, bring your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers, wrists, forearms, elbows, or reverse prayer. Lift your heart. Exhale, fold down. In between your two legs, soften your knees, head down. Weight into the toes, balls of the feet. If your head easily touches, shorten your stance. Find a little bit of space, and remember, find peace and power in every single pose. So it might start out one way and end up the other, or vice versa, but it's there. You just have to, it's there all the time. Release your hands to the floor underneath your shoulders, lengthen your spine. Turn around to the front of your mat, hands on the inside of your right leg. Good. You can have your hands on blocks if you'd like. Hug your right knee to your shoulder, and then lower your left knee to the floor, untuck your toes, stay on your pedicure, inhale. Exhale, lift the knee up off the floor, just a little bit more emphasis into the front of your hip, in your quads even, breathe. Resist the earth with your hands. Empty the breath, release the knee, tuck the toes. Inhale, lift the knee up. Good. Lower the knee. Take your, bend your left knee. Kick the heel to the buttocks. Reach your right arm forward. Move your left arm a little bit more forward. Right arm forward and grab a hold of the foot or reach towards it. And keep working at hugging your right hip in. Rotating whatever feels right to you. If you're sitting on your knee, see if you can come forward of it. No pressure on the knee. Keep breathing. If you're holding on, gently release. Slowly, take your time. Hands on the inside. Take your right toes, turn them out. Take your right hand on the inside twist. You can stay here or you can lift the knee in either direction. You can be on your toes or you can be on your pedicure again, right? Your choice. And just spin. Or you can stay on your knee. Breathe in, breathe out. I think I might have offered you to come to your forearms, so feel free to come to the forearms as well. Make your way back to center, hands down. Spin your right foot forward. Hands on either side. Tuck your left toes underneath you. Lift your right leg in the air, three-legged. Open your hip, bend the knee. Stay here, or follow your foot to the floor, perhaps, and find some variation. Rewind, right leg in the air. Keep your leg in the air or put it on the floor. Take a vinyasa, skip it, go to, wherever you need to be. Upward dog, downward dog. Walk your hands back to your feet. Stand on your hands again. Bend your knees, slide your hands underneath your feet. Wrap your big toe around your wrist, look forward, inhale. Exhale, forward fold, head down, weight in towards the balls of your feet. Shake out your neck, yes and no. Inhale, come up. Halfway lift, lengthen your spine, release your feet. Hands to your hips, rise up to stand. Good. You can bring your feet closer together. Bend your right knee and lift your right leg off the floor. Hold on under your thigh and extend your right leg out. Now release your hands. Step forward. Airplane, dip your belly, arch your back. Reach, reach, reach. Hug your right hip in. So this is a little more archy than Warrior 3. So a little bit of that upper back bend. Breathe here. Exhale, bring your left knee to your chest. Hold on under your thigh. Help it up. Flex your foot. Extend the leg. Hold. And then release it, arms up. Step it forward. Lots of quad strength there. And then dip your belly, arch your back, swan dive, airplane. And step together top of your mat. Arms by your side. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, forward fold, hands to floor, shins or blocks. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Step your right foot back 2 to 3 feet. Heel to instep. Pull your left hip back, have your blocks nearby. Lengthen your spine. Push your left big toe to the floor. Hug your hips in center. And then bring your hands to your hips and rise up to stand. Inhale, bring the arms overhead. Take your palms together. Cross your thumbs. Soften your left knee. Lift out of your waistline. Tuck your chin to your chest. And here, round your spine. Forehead on your knees. Hands come in between the first 2 toes or resting on the blade side of your fingers out in front. Push your forehead and your knees together and create as much of a straight left leg as you can. So this is a rounded spine. This is not a hamstring stretch. This is more an internal organ stimulator. Also said to keep us young, right? Create eternal youth. Biceps stay by the ears. Inhale, rise up with the bent knee, or around your spine, I should say, and lift your arms up. Good. Now place your left hand on your sacrum, right arm up. Now we'll stay with straighter legs. Shoulders back, lift out of your waistline. Reach forward, reach, 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 reach. Shake my hand. Keep reaching, lengthen your torso, then rotate. Right hand inside, outside, foot, shin, or block. Stack your shoulders, hug your hips together. Left arm comes up. Gaze up or down. Left big toe down, keep lengthening your spine. Reaching head towards the front, tailbone back. Revolve triangle pose, one more breath. Keep finding space. Exhale, hands over the feet, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Look forward, step forward. Forward fold, let it go. Inhale, rise to stand, bring the arms overhead. Exhale, prayer to heart. Good. Forward fold, let it go. Hands on floor or blocks. Lengthen your spine. Step your left foot back 2 to 3 feet. Adjust your hips. You're not on a tightrope. You're on train tracks at best. Hug your right hip back. Inhale, lengthen. Hands to hips. Rise up to stand. Good. Take the arms up overhead. Inhale. Switch the thumb cross. Lift out of your waistline. Lengthen your spine. Inhale. Now tuck your chin to your chest. Soften and round your back. Forehead on your knee. So you bend your knee as much as you need to get your forehead to be there. Pinkies on the inside of the first 2 toes or reaching out a little further, resting again on the pinky edge of your fingers. Pulling the belly in, pulling the right hip back. Round and curl. The 3 major bandhas we have, our pelvic floor, our belly and throat lock, are all active here. Uddiyana, Jalandhara, Mula. Breathe. Keeping your spine rounded, chin to chest, roll up so you're standing. Good. Release your right hand to your hip, left arm forward, or left arm faces forward. Inhale. Lengthen out, come down halfway, shake my hand. Pull your right hip back. Keep leaning, lengthening your torso, and then take your left hand inside or outside, foot shin block. Stack your shoulders, square your hips. Right arm comes up. Twist and twist. Keep the length from tailbone to crown of the head. And keep the lift through your torso. One more breath. Good. Exhale, fold over your right leg. Inhale, look forward. Step together, top of the mat. Exhale, fold over your legs. Bend your knees. Come into a low squat. Climb to your fingertips. Good. Let's keep our knees apart for this one. Stay here, put your hands on your thighs or put your arms out in front of you. Lift your spine nice and tall. One breath. Good. Now, place your heels down. Sit down, hug your knees into your chest. I'm just going to turn my mat around so you can see me better. Hug your knees all the way into your chest. A little bit, a lot of it, of compression into your hips. So it's a really strong holding on here. Good. Karen, are you there? I don't see you. Release the right arm, sit up tall. Bring it back, switch arms. Take the left arm up. Now your legs are close to your chest here. Release it. Try both arms without anything else moving. A lot of action. Lift up tall. Oh, you're back, Karen, good. Exhale, chin to chest, round your spine. Start to roll yourself down like a Pilates roll down. One vertebrae at a time. Now you can adjust your camera, you take. Lower your head and bring your knees back to your chest. Let's take a happy baby pose, bottom of the foot to the sky. Bring your knees on the outer ribs and lengthen your tailbone. Rock and roll side to side for a few moments. Come back happy to center. Good. Open up your legs. Either hold on to your toes or slide your hands further down anywhere but your knee. Flex your feet like your two side walls are closing in on you. And if you're holding on, release, put your hands in prayer. Take a breath. And exhale, lift your head and shoulders up. And pulse for 4, 3, 2, hold it up on 1. Inhale. Exhale, arms up, legs up. Reach your hands towards your feet. Lift your hips off the floor. 5, 4, hands behind your head if you need it. 2, 1, hips down, head down, knees in. We're going to do that one more time. Legs straight up in the air. Open the legs out to a V, a nice big straddle. Hands in center. Inhale, lift your head and shoulders. And 4, 3, 2, pulse hold. Legs up, arms up, hips up. Hold 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug your knees in. Open your arms to a T. Shift your hips right, let your knees fall left. Gotcha, Sin. I see you. And as we started, bring your right knee open, soles of the feet together. Doesn't have to be close. And this time, let's just take opposite arm overhead and then reach. So there's a tendency with the arms up and our legs like this for our back to arch. So see if you can now pull your ribs down. Open your arms to a T. Left knee to right knee, and turn to your right side. Take your left top leg up, soles of the feet together. Take your arms again, or opposite arm if you can think of it, which one was on top. And then tilt your ribs down so that your back imprints, or at least comes towards neutral without arching. Inhale, release your arms. Take your hands to bring your knees together. Hug your knees to your chest. If you have a block, please grab it. If you don't have a block and you have pillows or something, blanket you can roll up, if not, you'll do the same thing. So the block has 3 heights: flat, middle, higher. Take one of those heights, lift your hips up in bridge, and place your sacrum on the block. So make sure it goes under your sacrum. Open your shoulders, chest, particularly if you're in the high block. Let your body weight sink onto the block. Inhale, right leg in the air. Left leg is on the floor. And just allow gravity to let that leg float back towards the hip. Hip is resting on the block. Release the leg to the floor. Readjust if you came out of it. Left leg in the air. Left leg straight up. Release the left leg. Stretch your right leg forward. Stretch your left leg forward. Now, if you're on a big block or the highest height, that may be excessive for your back, so adjust it. If you're on the floor, you're on the floor. Maybe you have a little lift to the pelvis. And if it feels okay, you can stretch your arms over your head. But getting a nice release through the front side of the body while we create an extended spine. Can you relax your glutes so you're not gripping? Two more breaths. Bend your knees, place your feet on the floor. Now you can stay exactly as you are. Bring your arms down for a moment. In whatever height you are on your block. Or you can come to a bridge, release the block. And then some of you might want to come to a back bend or a wheel pose. Fingers towards your shoulders. Take it to the top of your head. Lift yourself off the block. Press the toes down. Now, if you came up off the block, gently see if you can release yourself back to the block one more time. And if you took the block out, stay in your bridge. And then everybody press down, release the block, articulate your spine, and hug your knees all the way up to your chest. Good. Side to side motion. Keep the right leg in, lower the left leg. Flex your foot. Left hand's going to guide the right knee across your body. Stay with a bent leg or take it out straight. Imagine you're pulling your hips to the right while the foot's moving to the left. Softly bend your right knee back to your chest. And switch legs. Left knee in, flex the foot. Right hand takes the knee across the body, twist. If you'd like to straighten the leg, push either way. You're gonna push your left hip to the left and your leg to the right, your foot to the right. So it's as if you want to pull that hip back. Inhale, bring your left knee back to your chest. Bring both knees in one more time. Big hug, round and curl your spine. Take a breath. And release your legs down. Release your arms down. If you have anything else that's calling to you for the next 30 to 60 seconds, go ahead and take it. Or make your way into your final Shavasana. I'm so sorry, Steve and Tyler, that we're turning you off for a moment. Come back to your final rest, Shavasana. Open your arms, symbolic of receiving. Allow your hips to release open. Breathe in and empty it out. Surrender into your mat. Totally let go. Absorb all the work, the peace and the power into stillness. There's always an opportunity for you to stay longer. Just turn off the sound and take a few more minutes on your mat. Or gently begin to deepen your breath and start making small movements back into your fingers, toes, wrists, ankles. Start to move your body. And then draw your knees back to your chest. Take yourself to either side. Make a pillow for your head. And on your own free time, make your way back to comfortable seat. Bring center. Gratitude to yourselves for showing up. And then we bow down to each other in gratitude as we share the light, the peace, the love, the goodness within each one of us. Namaste, Satnam, go in peace. Oh, wonderful day, everybody. Happy Sunday for those of you catching me on there. Stay home safe, fit, stay healthy. Wear a mask, get vaxxed.